Hi there, this is Universal Missionary, and I'm doing another installment today of Star Trek Timelines. And today, I just want to take a few minutes to just go over with you the event that we just had, the one that basically was the Ribbon of Joy event, and just take a few minutes just to kind of go over with you what to expect on these kind of events. Um, So at this point in time, I'm opening up right now what I'm getting, and so it looks like I just got the Legendary Crusher, 5 time portals, 50 trainings, and 150 merits. So basically, those are my rewards right there. So it's pretty good, man. Um, I had to work very hard to get that, and just want to take a few minutes just to kind of show with you what you would expect on these events. Number one, when you're doing the timed events for the actual event, these events where your characters degrade in stats. The best thing to do is go to your crew, obviously. Okay. The most important thing is just simply go over your crew and just look and see what your best crew members are. And then, of course, keep going down all the way until you get to your lowest stat for each of these particular um, characters. I mean, so ultimately you'll get down to the very bottom, and you'll get down to your 2 stars and your 1 stars, and then if you have any 1 stars, that is. But then, of course, you have your low levels, and so you have people that are there, and so the thing is that this is what you have, of course. Um, and then, of course, what you do is you make sure that you kind of set them as the people that you're going to be working with throughout the events. I mean, and of course it changes, of course, because you're going from regular, and then you're going to elite, and then you're going to legendary. But like I said, the order in which you use these don't vary much. And so obviously, I think probably the biggest issue that all of you had if you played the event was just the fact that you had to deal with the particular fails, the rare rewards that oftentimes wouldn't come up. I mean, it was often hard to do this event because you had to repeat it over and over again. And I think that's one of the drawbacks of this event. But I mean, if you do really work hard, what you do, of course, is you build your team, okay, and you make sure that you have your best, and then of course you have some lower ones. That way, I mean, you have some people to start working with, and ultimately, like I said, you work toward the top, and just always make sure that you save some of your characters for when you absolutely need to have them. I mean, ultimately, I mean, the stats of these characters degrade, and so you have to choose someone else. And in the meantime, in between events, keep working on building your characters up. I mean, like right now, I have Khan, from the last event, and I mean, he's 4 stars and everything like that. But in this case, because of today, I end up having just a 2 star Soren, or and I have, of course, the 1 star Leslie Crusher. And so, one of the things that, in the meantime, that you should try to do is try to work hard toward getting one legendary character, if you can, of course, of each discipline. So right now, I have one. Basically, I have one major stat, which is for medicine. So 1 legendary commander for medicine, and I have 2 so far for engineering. So I have Data, Tempted Data, and I have Scotty. And so, I've been very fortunate. I've gotten every single legendary character for free, but the other ones I had to pay for. So that's pretty much it. I mean, for today. I mean, just this is kind of short, but at the end of the day, I'm like, let's go ahead and just take a few moments just to go ahead and go over the time portal. This is going to be pretty short. So I've got a few of these rares that I picked up today from the premium rewards. I've got 5 of them. So basically I get five of these. I'm tempted to get, to purchase these right here because, like I said, I have a 2-star Soren, or I have basically a 1-star Crusher, and I'm thinking, well, I have a chance to get another Crusher, but I'm not a big fan of Crusher, it's just, and I'm not a big fan of Soren either, but like I said, at the end of the day, it might be practical to have another 4-star that's maxed out. And so Soren has high engineering and science skills, and then of course Crusher has medicine, and I think, let me go back to her, and she's got high diplomacy, so that's not bad at all. But like I said, it would have been better for me to have done the event, done this video while the event was going on, so that way you could see how things are going. So maybe in the future we'll do another one. So let's go ahead and just finish up by doing this these premium rewards that I got. Okay, 100 schematics, Constitution. Okay, not bad. Okay, Boothby, I've had him before. I don't expect to get much out of this, but like I said, this is just to show you, man, what I got. And so 150 Borg schematics, it's great. Always good to get those. I have Odo, so I've already had him, so that's not too bad. And I've got one more, so, and I've got Rhaegar. So Rhaegar, I've never had him before, but I've never been too excited. If you want to have the best crew and the fastest crew, finally I just finish up by saying, if you want to have the best and fastest crew, I would just simply just get rid of these guys unless you really want them, and then just use them as experience and money, credits, so that way that will help you build the other characters that you really want. So, well, I wish you best on your next event, and thanks for watching, and subscribe if you're interested. Bye.